this lesson, we're going to learn how to play a string skip tapped arpeggio using a D Mixolydian scale. So we're just going to be basing it off this scale. Like that, but we're going to spread out and make it more intervallically interesting. So we're going to start off by hammering on from nowhere with our left hand. So it's going to be 9th fret of the A string, like that. And we're going to do 10, then we're going to do 12 like that. So it's going to be 9, 10, 12 like that. So it's all going to be left hand. Like that. And then we're going to tap you can either use your first finger or your middle finger. We're going to tap on the 15th fret of the A string. So right there. So it's going to be 4-note pattern. So 9, 10, 12, then 15. Then we're going to do a very similar, and then we're going to do the same thing again, but an octave higher. So we're going to be skipping over the D string, and then we're going to go to the G, and we're going to play 11, 12, 14, and then in this case 17 on that string, like that. So both patterns. Do that one spot. And then what we're going to pull off. So basically we're just going to go back down the way we came. So it's going to be pull off to 14, pull off to 12, and pull off to 11. And then we're going to go back again. So it's just going to be this. So from the start. And then we're going to skip over the B string. So we're going to do a similar thing as before, except in this case we're going to do, hammer on from nowhere in the high E. So it's going to be 10, 12, 14. Like that. And in this case, we're going to be tapping with 2 fingers on the right hand. So we're going to be, in this case, it's going to be 15 and 17 like that. So 15 with our middle finger, then 17 with our ring finger. So it's going to be this. Like that. And then we're going to basically go back down again. So we're going to pull off like that, pull off to 14, pull off to 12, then pull off to 10. And then we're going to cut, and then we're going to come back down again. So it's going to be 17, 14, 12, 11, and then we're going to go back up again. So just to recap, just to kind of put it all together thus far. So that's basically part 1. This is probably the trickiest bit. The next part. So what we're going to do once we're finished on that note, on the D note in this case, we're going to slide up with our first finger to 14 of that string. So we're going to be going and then hammering on to 17, and then similar kind of thing before, but we're going to be using 2 fingers to get the notes out. So we're going to be 20 there, then 22, and then we're going to be just basically going to pull back off down the scale. So from the beginning. This is where it kind of gets into a triplet, and it can kind of it's a little bit. This is where more the left hand is. You don't want to be kind of making it into a chord. You want every note to be as clean as possible, and how coordinated your left hand is will kind of depend on this. So anyway, then once we're finished there, once we're finished on that note on the 14th fret, we're going to tap on the 17, and then we're going to pull off again to 14. And now this time we're going to hammer on from nowhere with our middle finger on the 15th of the B. So it's going to be this, like that. And then we're going to tap on 19 of the B string, and then pull off to 15. And then hammer on with our first finger on the 14th of the G string like that. So we should have this. and then a similar kind of thing. So we're going to be doing 19 on the G string, pulling off to 14, and then hammering on with our ring finger on 16 on the D string. And it's going to be similar kind of note distribution as previous. So and then we're going to tap 19 of the D string, pull off to 16, and then finally we're going to hammer on from nowhere on the 17th fret of the A string. So that whole tapped arpeggio section, so starting from here, will look like this. So I'll do it one more time very slowly, and then I'll play the whole thing up to speed. I'll do the whole thing up to speed. Thank you. I hope you found that useful.